Judge taking the free kick. Seamus got in with the challenge, throw to Bray. Dermot Judge hurled it in towards the box. Smith nearly got there. Still at Smith. Cleared by Kemal. And now a race on between Hammy and Colin Phillips. But as ever, Phillips rock-like in defence for Bray. Corcoran dispossessed by Unal, who in turn is dispossessed by Judge, who's having a very good game for Bray in the middle of the field. Judge looking for Ryan, who did well to get there. Got in ahead of the Turkish captain Kemal, but couldn't make the header count. McKeever was doing sufficient to hold off Orhan. Kemal's was the header, Bray's is the throw. Good play by Cosgrave. Striking it all the way across. But the attempt on goal was just too far wide. Martin Nugent rising to connect with the cross from Cosgrave, who'd done well to create the position, but he couldn't direct his header onto the goal. Flick on by Lukic. Phillips read the situation to perfection. Feet up against Ivanovic. Free kick to Bray. 25 minutes gone, 1-0 to Trabzonspor. Dermot Judge taking it. John Ryan. And that was Macaulay trying to get in, and a chance for Doohan! And Bray's first clear-cut opportunity falling to the central defender, who pushed up an attack for the free kick. Dermot Judge took it. It was Macaulay here on the end of this who forced the opening. The ball helped on by Smith to Doohan. He had to shoot first time, and he hit it just wide. But good play all round by Bray here, and unfortunate for Doohan that he couldn't direct the shot onto the goal. Smith. Judge. Corcoran dispossessed by Unal. The last touch was off Corcoran. A goal kick to Trabzonspor is the net result. Pas de deux in the Trabzonspor penalty area. Ivanovic. Still it's Ivanovic. Now with Lukic. Take on Doohan. And Warren equal with the challenge. Josh Warren's had a good game in the Bray goal. Lukic, the fella who beat him on the one occasion that he had to retrieve the ball from his net, pulling it, dangerous little ball in, but Moran read it well. It's won by Judge. Smith asked too much of Corcoran. Throw taken by Ogun. Cut out by Cosgrave, but now it's found its way to Hami. Unal. Unal's cross, and it was McKeever who put it away. Dangerous cross. Orhan it was who was coming in. Unal so good, so composed on the ball, and the cross, although under pressure, perfectly measured, and McKeever could take no chances. The corner will be taken by Hami. What a poor one it was. McKeever away with Shemush, and that's a goal kick. Pat Devlin looks relaxed enough, but the worst that could have happened to his team, conceding a goal so early, now has to face that reality. And with Macaulay, that's Phillips. Forward by Ivanovic, back again by McKeever. That was Kemal. And a free kick awarded against Sonner. Twelve and a half minutes to go to half-time, and the only goal, the one scored in the second minute by Lukic. Splendid volley. Here goes Cosgrave. And now it's Ogun. Hami taking on Phillips. Hami with the cross, Lukic with the glancing header. Well, the quality there in the fact that Lukic had pulled away from his marker at the decisive moment. Hami with a good run up the wing, turning Colin Phillips. But the problem in the Bray defence in the middle, a player of quality always likely to get the cross in, but Phillips had been sucked out of the middle, and there was no one really to pick up Lukic when he got away from Douan. Ogun, that's Judge rather. Smith, Judge, free kick, the manner in which Unal went in on Judge. Bray trying to fashion an attack. Corcoran. It's Derek Corcoran, cup final substitute. Judge to take the throw. Not a very effective clearance by Kemal, but the job was completed by Unal. And now Hami. Sonner making the run through the middle. Back again for Hami. Early cross easily cut out by Cosgrave at the expense of the boot he was wearing. Sonner. Judge clearing it. Smith. And now Corcoran. He made a present of it to Ivanovic. Offside, almost certainly. There were two of them offside there at least. Bray defence sorted itself out. And Brian Cosgrave, the Bray left back, now able to replace the boot. Ryan was being fouled by Kemal. Bray with a free kick in a useful position here. This would be a very welcome time in which to strike an equaliser. Just over 5 minutes to half-time. Bray have done well since conceding that goal in the second minute. They've worked themselves back into this match and are doing pretty well. But they need something to show for their efforts. And Sonner is being booked. That's fair enough. Claiming he didn't hear the referee call him back, but it was quite obvious what he was doing. Waiting right beside the ball until such time as everything was to the Turks' satisfaction in defence. And Monsieur Pirot from Belgium was absolutely determined that he wouldn't put up with that. So the second booking of the match. And Bray with a free kick, which Clem Macaulay will run over and Judge will take. Well, he got it out of the target. Dermot Judge, who's had a splendid game in midfield, the skipper. Macaulay ran over it. The wall, though, stood firm. Judge aiming for the top corner, but Petranovic the equal of it. Meanwhile, at the other end, Unal. Well, he's beaten Corcoran, and still it's Unal. Danger here for Bray. Oh, Mora to the rescue again. Brilliant play by Unal, beating two Bray players. First of all, Corcoran,